shenanigans.
Okay.
And by intro shenanigans, I mean I'm just going to explain what we're doing. What is it? No, get that out of here. We are playing some Stalker today. So I couldn't decide what to play, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to play this. Do some shit. I don't know who we're going to play as yet, though. We'll figure that out as we go. I'm going to jump back in with Rex and his nonsense as he's streaming. There we go. I'm back. No, don't need that.
That was quick.
Yeah, I mean, my intros are quick.
Hi, guys. We're doing shit. Let's go.
Pretty much. You're not far off. I said we're playing this because I had no fucking idea what I was going to play. So here we go. Send it.
Okay, so.
I want to start with a gun that I don't normally start with. I'm thinking of Thompson. Actually, what faction do I want to play as?
What one do you not usually play as?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
How many factions are there?
12 technically.
Roll a d12?
Yeah, the problem is if I want to actually do story or not. If I want to do story, then I need to choose one of, like, 6.
I mean, that's gonna be the lowest, but we got no way to store it, so where
Yeah. Nope, that was wrong.
Let's just go.
Stuff.
Mercs are gonna hate us, military's gonna hate us, and bandits. That's fine. I don't want to start with a Thompson.
Go back and bring it back here.
Oil mill.
How many points is it? Oh, we can get it. Or we could go with Papa Shaw if we want to have suppressing fire. Actually, was that chambered in?
That did actually fucking. Of course, it would be the one I wasn't looking at because it's in the middle of town. Okay.
We're gonna go with a Thompson.
Don't worry, guys. I figured it out.
Good job. Look at you go.
Yeah, I've never been to North House. I don't remember anything else.
Take some of those, some of these. Nope, not those. Take extra sleeping pills.
What's the smallest?
Wait, what?
In this, you have to sleep. So if you break your sleep cycle and you happen to be up at night, which the night is very dark and hard to like move about the map, you're gonna want to force yourself to sleep. So you take sleeping pills.
It was more of the I glance over because and all the first thing I lock eyes on is because you know that to be is true. It's like, wait, what am I missing here in chat?
No, is that Nolan?
No, my chat is actually starting to gain sentience, and I glance over to partial conversations.
You know, if you
which
look
usually
more often,
involve.
Listen here, motherfucker. If you looked more often, you'd know what's going on.
I'm driving. They give me shit for not keeping it on the road.
Well, all I'm hearing is you need to practice more. Give them shit, chat. I feel like that's your contractually obligated duty.
I mean, yeah. But also, too, I have the time laugh at it. So.
What's our stalker's name? I need a name of my character.
Male or female?
Genderless at the moment. You wear suits 90% of the game. You don't really see.
Fair enough. Did I pull that up far enough? No, I went a little too far. Good thing I didn't start dumping.
If I choose a picture, technically most of them are male. But I tend to just go with no photo.
Can't, like, insert your own photo?
I mean, there's probably a way, but I don't really care to.
Okay. Start unloading. Aye.
Mm,
You know what? You're streaming as well. Maybe I should. We could push some buttons that I've never pushed yet.
3D Granada. All right, we'll. All right, Nolan. There you go.
Let's see what happens if I push this.
Wants to collaborate, streaming to get. I mean, I'm streaming something slightly different, but okay.
It merges our chats anyway. It's more the fact it merges the chats.
Does it?
Yes.
Uh,
Apparently, at least that's what I understand it to do.
I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it basically creates its own voice chat as well,
Yeah.
which I just declined because we're already in Discord.
Yeah, this
I don't know. It's
their new streaming, like stream together merges the chat. Heck, it'll even come up with us. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
so
so
what
now
I'm
it says
hearing
we're
is
live together
yeah, you can.
so what
and
I'm
our view
hearing
counts will be combined.
what I'm hearing is we actually have to play Dark Souls again and do that again. And do it together.
It's just they actually made it simpler for us to do stuff together and not have 20 more tabs open. Yes.
Wait, where the fuck am I? Oh, I didn't choose my starting place. I have no idea where the hell I am. Wonder if it works with mod tools? I have no idea.
Let's just say.
Oh, I'm in
I-
Rostock.
Um,
Oh, that's not good. I don't want to.
I'm not even sure how well this whole thing works. Like, I've got the chat popped out on for my side with it,
oh, it's okay. There's a
and
delay.
I'm not seeing anything new.
Two-stranded
It's one of
action
those things where
Okay.
I've seen other people using it. Sounds interesting. Opportunity to try it ourselves.
does seem like the end user doesn't get both chats. It's just. Oh, okay. So it's just makes it easier for us to see both, and then it's. I mean, that's still not
Mm,
awful.
It's, from my understanding, it's supposed to work in the sense of working in both chats for both viewer and streamer.
Well, I don't know. Nolan's the one that's here telling me this. I have.
Yeah. I mean, I could have just maybe pushed the don't have it set up right. This is the first time I've ever pushed the buttons.
I don't want to be here. Do I have money? I do have money. Do I have enough to get me back to Corden? Being here is a good way to get
Yeah.
myself killed.
I mean, fair, Nolan, because yeah, that's the first time on the pop out from the streaming together has updated for me.
Alright, is it this guy?
I mean, I probably everything, Nolan. Come on, it's me. I pushed button and hoped it worked. I just know I've seen other people do it.
Did I see this? I did not. Unless Rex.
Did you hit the? Oh, there's a share chat as well button. Again, I'm literally doing this on the fly.
To be fair,
I heard
yeah,
that face palm.
this should have been something thought out and maybe done with a game that we were both playing, like when we were playing Remnant or something.
I mean, test it out now. Figure out the things so we have.
Your solution is fire and forget and hope for the best.
Okay, wait.
Oh, okay.
There
So
we. Hey.
I have shared chat on. I turned it on apparently
Yeah.
already.
Yeah, and I just hit start shared chat, which just enabled it, which I think did just merge
Yeah.
the two.
Yeah, it did. I can see that.
Okay, there we go. See, we're learning, guys. It's a learning experience.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I would rather do it now where we're not necessarily we're like shooting the shit, talking with our chats over when we're actually doing something together, like say Remnant and that. And it's like, this isn't working right, but we're also in the middle of a boss fight, right?
I mean, I've been a boss fight with like 8 dogs trying to eat me.
No, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Technically, if I had more money, I could do a lot more with all this.
Oh,
But
it's so fucked.
we need to look at plows. I am not getting the 14. The little fucking dinky one. That would fucking take forever at a dog age.
Really, I could warn timeout and ban any user in shared, but things will get a little funky with deleting messages. Huh. Good to know.
Yeah. What's the mod in both? Yeah. Well, that's it. Even the people that I seen using it has been like it's interesting. It's got its issues, but oh,
Oh, this is a zombie.
okay. For Cedar, I'm gonna fuck. Okay. I don't like leasing, but I think I'm gonna have to lease to get the field ready again.
Rex should play a stalker game. I agree. I think we should both play a stalker game. In fact, I think we should both play this stalker game.
I mean, seeing that is technically the well, I guess if it's still on Game Pass, have access to Stalker 2.
It is, but I mean, we could play 2, but this one.
I also have like 4 steps in, probably like 10 updates ago on modding mine for Stalker Gamma.
Ну, привет.
So
Yeah, but they've made it easier as long as you only do base and don't try to do the shit that I do. But I can walk you through the shit that I do.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, see, Nolan says he'll join us. We could all stream together. We could all we could all play Stalker together. I am so down. If I get laid off for a week, that's what we're doing.
You realize how much other stuff I already have on my plate in that sense?
But Rex, Stalker, we can all play together.
But
Do-
holy,
do I want to?
I've got a rage game that I should be also working on.
I'm pretty sure this would be a rage game for you, Rex. Not gonna lie. It'll be a ton of fun, but it's going to be a little convoluted trying to figure it out. Do I want to try and fix? No, I don't want to fix this. That's garbage. Does this guy have ammo? Oh, he does. I don't have any money.
Base
though.
cost 500 per working day. But what? It's $500 per working day,
Switch, so I need to switch again.
but it's $1,016 per work hour.
Well, like I said, that's gonna the caveat for that is going to be if I like. Otherwise, it'll be when we stream on weekends, because unless I'm laid off, I work during the week, right?
And well, it's
Так, что интересует?
I think that was more or less the breakdown there. But
I don't want full metal jacket. I want hollow points.
Брата.
Don't you bratan me, Sidorovich, you son of a bitch.
on top of that, I tend not to do stream related stuff on the weekends because kids and everything like that's
Well,
supposed to
I
be
mean,
that time. So
Yeah, we're not gonna like force you to. It'll be whenever you have time. It's not going to be a. I don't know. I can't disassemble.
and Nolan, you don't necessarily have to jump between chats anymore. I see what you put in Unholies. It's just slightly grayed out. Just like he'll see what you put in mine. It's just slightly grayed out.
I don't see anything grayed out. I'm seeing it through Restream, so it all just looks normal.
Oh, okay. Well, for me, with Twitch chat popped out, it's slightly grayed out.
Fair enough. Do I want the hunter's? I don't have money for that. I don't have money for anything. Okay, we got to do some missions. Go kill a thing. Let's go
Quiet.
kill a thing. Kill another thing.
Yeah. I almost surpassed.
As I'm typing
Where
whatever
was-
monitor I'm watching. That's fair, Nolan. Using garbage. We have to go to garbage anyways. Sure. All right. I don't think we have
Thing.
enough ammo for this, but this is all we've got at the moment.
Oh no.
I'm gonna toss this gun under this guy's bed. 'Cause it's garbage. Doing good, Queen. How are you doing?
Wait,
Привет,
Wait.
брат.
we don't have God mod anymore? Davey, did you change your name back? Did you dethrone yourself?
It's garbage nowhere, actually. Here's that other
Okay.
pig. The other pig ran away.
So, another chat from another stream that comes in here. He goes, I forget what it was before he switched it to God mode. It was Davey something, I'm pretty sure. So, yes, my brain was linking, and he was saying how he was going to change it back to his original username once he hit the end of the cooldown. However, that should be sometime soon, I think. Razor, yeah, no,
Let's use that site.
you shot yourself in the foot there, Godmod, as soon as you came back with Razor user. Yeah,
Thank you, Nova.
fucker.
I don't know where that other
Yes.
pig went.
Yes, it is Godmod. He just changed his name back. The fucking git. The British are invading my chat.
Okay, fuck this.
I
know where
don't
that
drag
pig went.
things out like Dan.
Oh wait, there it is.
Just like the fact that I don't blame chat when I fuck up, unlike Dan.
This fucking pig's just sending it for the hills. What the fuck?
Bacon on the run.
It has literally just decided that it's not going to fight. It's just going to haul ass. Like
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
yeah, I
Mhm.
can't even keep up with it to try and shoot it. I don't want to waste ammo.
Are you talking about the your stream looked appealing? because that one was fucking hilarious. Heck, I was there for that one. I was there and joined in for that one. Like,
All that time.
I was lurking for that one. I was grinding on Star Citizen, getting a bunch of RMC.
Clear health boost, partly clear. Huh, we'll give that a go.
So, somewhat, the whole he doesn't know how to accept love, you know, his go-to. Actually, speaking of yesterday, Davey, you missed it. We almost had a hype train. We just needed one more to bring it, and we would have had a hype train over here. But of course, nobody had the balls to do it. They couldn't pull it off.
What I'm hearing is you didn't give them enough hype.
No, the two that had money were already kind of triggered the initial, and they were one sub or bit trigger away from actually having the train activate. I only got paid. Yeah. So yeah, Davey, you missed it. Hello. Davey, thank you for the Prime sub. You really
thanks.
don't have to, but it is very much appreciated. Help pay those bills. Yeah,
There we go.
Ну чё, нормально?
We don't need a knife now, we have an axe.
your axe is your buddy. It'll thunk into their heads.
No, I'm gonna go ask them questions.
Oh, yeah.
Part of the machine.
Yeah. So basically, there, Davey, what you missed
I think
is
I have.
you know how Dan sits there and says, "Children, put your tits away. No, don't do this." I'm sitting here going, "Do it. You won't. Come on, bring it."
There we go. That's a better backpack. God, the sights on this thing suck.
So I think this plow that I rented to do the field just works on the tractor I own. Because if I try to reverse, I lose steering, which I think is my front end lifting.
Ooh, we can fix that.
Mm.
Not
Oh
Gizmo.
no, okay. I see what's going on now. This doesn't actually.
Thank you, Gizmo, for moving.
Okay, no, this plow just works more like a trailer than I thought it did. Okay.
Just gonna look at it right now. I think you sent me this before, didn't you? I feel like you did.
What?
Nolan sent a game.
Uh,
Art of the Machine.
I mean, to be fair, it could also be one of those things too, where just someone else sent it to you.
I'm on the OS server. the other one wouldn't work. It
Not
wouldn't
What
that
the?
bad.
Okay, maybe it wasn't this. It was something named similarly. What is it? It's like City Skylines, but anime. That's the like vibe I'm getting just looking at this.
No, serious.
Davey, are you talking about the level 15 hype train we hit Dan with the one day? Broke him and Nadine. Speaking
definitely
of
not that.
hype trains and support and
Yeah.
other halves, we and Queen have talked it over after doing the Queen takeover stream there. She actually is very much kind of, it's like she's down for doing more. However, we are going to do it in the sense of it's a little bit of a like reward for you guys. And I hear Queen typing away, so I think she's gonna explain it a little better. Maybe.
That's an electron only. Let's not jump into that.
I missed it, so I need to see one. I mean, Davey, it's on the well, you're sub now, so you could see the VODs on here if you really wanted to. However, it's also on YouTube, which you don't have to pay for, and it's there permanently. It's The Sims 4, was what we tried it out with. We did. I fired it up. Sims 4 with crowd control, and it was fun.
We're gonna ask this guy a question. Excuse me, sir. He did not have an answer.
I mean, you say apparently you owe everyone another stream, Queen, but what did we even really say was the gift, like the sub goal on that one? Like, what did you want the sub goal to be, or do you want it to be a variable depending on how much we grow? Or I should say, what would you want the current sub goal to be? And what I'm meaning by that, guys, is if we get a certain amount of subs, it's that makes it eligible for it to happen. We can't do one necessarily every week. Well, we probably could. It'd just be a little more trickier off the grounds of the kids go to her for everything, and will complete. I will be like in front of them, like, and they'll still like go to the other room to ask her. But
They do. They only have
Ooh, baked beans.
so my thought process on that one, there, Davey, for putting it behind a follower goal, is that feels less likely for you guys to hit that regularly. Where, say, for instance, we put it behind, say 10 subs a month, or what within within a 30-day period or whatever, so like a month, we get 10 subs. That makes it eligible for one Queen stream, like Queen Takeover. That is something that I feel is a lot more achievable for you guys. And like, I've never hidden it, but like, this is the goal. Like, this is the dream job. So that also kind of helps in the fact of paying the bills as well.
Oh, wait,
right?
ammo.
Because the job market sucks around here.
You play as an Sentient in a corporate dystopian setting, turn-based, has a large number of ways. Gizmo, what are you doing? Back off. Yeah,
And like,
that's interesting. I'll add it to the following then.
like that's my whole process behind it. And I mean, to give you an idea, yesterday Lord Viking gifted 5. So, plus we had a bunch of bits and everything else. Like that's
Okay, I'm not gonna know where the heck this station is.
Holy crap, that ammo is so expensive.
like
Oh, yes.
if it wasn't for the fact that from the way I understand it, there, Davey, I'd almost, pitched the idea to Dan as well, of hey, this could be something that will help you because you're already kind of sitting there so close to making it a thing, push you over that edge of hey, you get so many subs, Nadine does a stream instead. But from my understanding, that's out of her comfort level. So that's why I wouldn't even pitch that idea.
You'd pitch the idea, but you wouldn't pitch the idea?
It's more of a, I feel like it would already be shot down just from my understanding of the personal preference. Therefore, why even mention it?
Fair enough.
I should get down closer.
Nadine is on a fence.
Yeah. All right, Nolan.
I mean,
Thanks for hanging out.
have a good one there, Nolan. I mean, if she's on the fence about streaming, it might also be another avenue of letting her try it out. Like, Queen pondered the idea about streaming and that too quite a bit. But but I think she likes the takeover idea better because then it's not so much all on her plate. It's just a, hey, I want to do a stream instead. And we can kind of keep the growth going too. Not saying that Queen will never stream or have a channel of her own, just right now with where we sit.
Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna make it in time.
For 19 use. Oh! Okay. I was unaware of this.
Ooh, it's rid of radiation. Let's go.
Oh, fuck's sakes, I'm probably gonna get another day at mine. So it looks like it's in the ground.
So. Because that's it, like. I followed Dan for like years from like because I used to watch them both on TikTok, but I kind of stopped using TikTok, and then next thing you know, it was like, oh, they're on Twitch. I'm busy working usually when they're streaming.
Okay, I hate pretending.
Oh wait, did I should actually flip that first.
You know what? I haven't died yet. I'm gonna reward myself with a cookie.
Okay, we did it. Okay, back it up some.
Wait.
I know the hell I am, so hopefully I don't crack. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna land it because I don't even
Hey
know
Josh,
what
how you
to do.
doing? Now, what are the chances of me actually being able to land this shot with this shitty ass sight?
Wait,
Negligible.
Josh is watching Josh?
Yep.
Joshception?
Joshception. doing all right.
Oh, there we
Better
go.
today than yesterday. Yesterday was a shitty day.
Yeah.
Oh, where'd he go?
Also, oh
Ow.
no, chats too.
Mother. Ow.
We have the chats combined. There is anarchy amongst,
Ow.
or a boot.
No, fuck you. No, a boot. You're
But
bad
there's
and should feel
anarchy
bad.
boot.
No. God, I hate it so much.
Hey, what are you talking about, eh?
A is a valid like stereotype. Canadians do legitimately say A all the time. We do not, I repeat, do not say a boot. You can take that and blow it out your ass. It is the one stereotype that drives me up the wall. I'm not salty about it, you're salty
Love for
about
the
it.
love for the love god, chaos for the chaos moth. Yes, but also blood for the blood god.
We do not say
Skulls for the
about.
skull thrones.
Okay, well, I have a street sweeper. I just need to fix it now. And that would actually be really useful. I don't have any weapon parts.
Uh, I mean, yeah, that's Queen. That's the varying levels of ADHD. Just the you get higher energy, or you get lower energy, or you get chaotic being.
I don't know. I have ADHD, but not in the same way you do, obviously. Alright, that
Yeah,
kind
but I
of
mean,
fixes the right
also-
arm.
To be fair, our generation, everyone was classified with ADHD.
I'm not classified. Me, it's that they don't want to classify me as ADHD. They don't want to give me a formal diagnosis. Okay, am I over encumbered or something? Why the hell is
Which
everything?
actually, I don't know, Davey, if
Oh, it was
Dan
that
ever noticed. But I brought up a good point the other day when the whole talk about how much sugar is in everything, or at least I feel like was a very good point. Because I brought up the point while that whole conversation was going on, is there's so much sugar in everything, and how people get hyper and that you tend to get hyper from sugar and that. Yet they also want to sit there and diagnose everyone with ADHD because they can't sit still. Meanwhile, there's so much sugar in everything.
Uh-oh.
You guys kind of see where that train of thought is going, right?
Yeah, but unless you're like, you have an IV drip of sugar, that I get what you're saying, but I feel like once you process through it, it doesn't quite hold water. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ow, you little shit.
The whole talk was because Dan and Davey, they're all UK, and there's so much sugar in stuff compared to for us over here in Canada and the US. So,
Which I'm not going to dispute that there's a lot of sugar in it. I just don't think there's a correlation between that much sugar and everyone and the high numbers of ADHD diagnoses. Like, I'm not saying that that's impossible. I'm just saying, to me, it seems unlikely.
well, and like, it's, I don't, like one of the points that came
Exactly,
up is
Nolan.
Subway bread is for over there isn't even classified as bread; it's classified as cake.
Yeah, because
Of the
that's
amount of sugar
that's
in
the
it.
Subway thing that happened. Yeah.
Shit.
But again, I don't think that correlates, as Nolan pointed out. Sugar highs are very short. So unless you have an IV drip that is constantly feeding sugar into your veins. I can understand your perspective. I'm not sure that that's the case.
I figured out how to do that too.
I would need to see some evidence behind it.
Yeah. Well, and it's also a. This is kind of like.
So a friend of mine often goes over to the US and they were bringing back like the weirdest cases of drinks that they could find. The one night we were having them at work and I drank half of this Mountain Dew something or other and it felt like my heart was slowing down. I had to stop. I'm like, "Nah, I'm not finishing this." He's like, "Yeah, it's pretty bad, eh?" Like, "Yeah, very bad. No, thank you."
Yeah, like.
Because yes, they use high fructose corn syrup in everything.
Oh, so Davey, what we're saying here is like, I drink Mountain Dew as well. Pretty sure Unholy you do as well.
Yeah.
This certain Mountain Dew
It was
heart stopping.
It was one of their like basically Freedom Day celebration variants, and sweet Jesus, it was god awful.
Wait, are you at the GD?
Vault Energy. I want to say yes, but I don't drink energy drinks, so I'm not sure.
It doesn't ring any bells to me, which is funny because of the fact of how many energy drinks I tend to drink
No,
or
I
used
can't.
to drink.
I did buy that
I
one,
get
but-
god awful headaches if I imbibe too much caffeine or not enough caffeine. I feel like energy drinks would send me over the edge. It's basically Mountain Dew's own energy drink. Okay.
Interesting.
Quit doing that. Yes, it is.
Mind you, to also be fair there, Unholy, I drink so much things with caffeine and sugar. You've even sat there and said, how the fuck are you still standing?
Well, so there was this energy drink at work. What was it called? Gamer something or other. And we
Gamer
did
fuel?
no, I don't think so. We did the math and it was the equivalent of 7 cups of coffee. The caffeine in this one like 500 milliliter. I don't think it was Gamer Sups. I would have recognized it if it was that. I'll try and find it again. But it was the equivalent of 7 cups of coffee. And we were all like, what the hell? The guy that was drinking it just like put it down. And he's like, okay, I'm not going to finish that.
Was it maybe like G Fuel? Because like some of them go to like the States and buy drinks and bring them back. G Fuel has like the powdered stuff for over here, but they have canned variants like in the States and that.
Okay, maybe. I'm not sure. I looked at it and it was absolutely disgusting. Like I said, we did the math on it and it was fucking gross.
Which would just be even funnier because of the fact I also do drink G Fuel every now and again.
Oh my god, man. That is too much caffeine. I had to cut caffeine out of almost entirely. Like, I drink Pepsi now on occasion, but when I started trying to quit drinking soft drinks, the migraines I got were just debilitating. And I reasoned that it's probably not a good thing.
Jesus. I wouldn't be surprised if at this point I'm in like a similar state for my caffeine intolerance. Just because of the things like on a regular basis, I'll drink like several cans of Pepsi throughout the day, and if it's a stream night, I'll also have a like 1 liter bottle half the time.
Oh my
That way, I'm
God.
not cracking cans throughout a 3-hour stream, and then still drink a couple cans afterwards. Like,
That is too much.
it's not the worst I've done.
That doesn't mean that it's okay. Okay.
Here,
If you're someone who does cocaine and you suddenly jump to meth, like, sure, it might not be as bad, but that doesn't make it good, Rex.
I think I got it.
Doing a lesser bad thing doesn't make it a good thing. Just as a general rule of thumb.
Oh, right there.
Where'd the deer go?
Probably hauled ass away after you tried to run it over.
Damn it!
Oh, come on.
Okay,
game.
so I have ammo again.
Like, I always end up going back to it, but I think my worst one was when I was working in the kitchen,
Bullshit.
and so because I was dish, but I was also part of the prep team. I answered the call because we had a couple busy nights to come in the morning to prep, to help with prep, to get some extra hours in. You know, got to make that money. And then had closing dish shifts. The first night I answered the call, I closed. So I was in working at 10 in the morning after working till 3, probably going to bed like 5. I was running off of like 3-4 hours sleep between these days.
Yeah.
So went in for prep, had a couple Red Bulls, went home for like maybe an hour, came back to do my closing shift. The next morning, the word went out again because we had a busy night. Jumped on those, so again, a few hours, had a couple Red Bulls, went home. It was 10 Red Bulls over 48 hours.
That's disgusting. I have had days where I'll do 16-hour shifts back to back, and I still don't imbibe
Eh.
energy drinks.
And on top of that, the day after those 2 days, I had the day off. I woke up, I was fine. The day after that I had to work, after my day off, was the day I crashed.
I mean, to each their own, but goddamn.
I don't even.
Yes, Queen. This is part of the reason why I say I have probably fucked my body from the way that I would work for a minimum wage.
Oh, sweet Jesus. This is mine. And I'm gonna take this even though we can't do anything with it at the moment.
Because, yes, if it was in my ability to do so, even for that minimum wage, to try to keep the job / get more money, get more hours, I would try to move mountains.
Thank you, dead guys.
Do I recommend doing it? No. Was it necessary when you're talking about competitive fields where it's an entry level? Yes.
I won't do more than 12-hour shifts anymore. Like I won't do the extra 8 hours of overtime.
Yeah. Well, you just hit a point where you can't do it anymore, right?
The problem is I live far enough away from work that if I do a 16-hour shift, the most sleep I can get before I have to go back in is 4 hours,
Yeah.
which is just not enough.
Not feasible. Like, sure, maybe once in a blue moon, but it's not.
If I do take a long shift, it's on a Friday where I don't have to go in the next day.
Yeah, which works. It's not that you won't do them. It's just it's got to be a certain day. That way you've
It's
essentially
gotta
got
be
your
a way that I'm not going to wreck myself.
yeah.
So is that guy already dead? Is that? Oh, he was already dead. Okay. Well, shit. Ooh, that's. I don't think I have that. Oh, I do have that much money. Let's go.
I do.
And 715 a day. So our shifts are just straight 8 hours. So if it's I work in a factory. If it's 7 to 3, you're 7 to 3. If it's 3 to 11, that's what it is, and 11 to 7.
Yeah.
But
See.
the unfortunate thing is that it is rotating, and oh boy, does it suck.
I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah.
I'll get off
Well,
this ship.
yeah. Down where that is where I would say the origins of Davy is. Dan also does rotating, but his is like IT call center rotating.
Technically, I'm longer because unpaid lunch. Yeah, that was the nice thing about this job. Like the one thing I like about it is that it is just straight time. The only problem is that depending on the day if you're on day shift, it's a shit show. If you're there on nights or evenings, it's pretty good, but
Yeah. Well, that's honestly, I find that's most places though. The night shift and day shift are handled so much differently.
No.
Так, что интересует?
Oh,
Like,
oh wait, that's turn missions in.
It's gonna kind of sound weird, but like when I was working the last job there, I preferred my afternoons over when they switched me to days. Not for like the time and everything, but days was like 8 hours, but 5 days a week, where afternoons I had Friday, Saturday, Sunday off because they were 10-hour shifts.
So I did work in tech support for a while, and the worst shift I think I ever had was they would do it was you'd change shifts, but you'd change shifts every 2 or 3 months, and I had 6 hours in between shifts,
Слушаю тебя.
and I lived more than an hour away, so I ended up sleeping in the break room. I just crashed on the couch for a couple of hours before my next shift. Because you just did not have an option. I had an hour and a half drive
No,
home, and I
привет.
would have had an hour and a half drive in. Because I live out in the sticks, so if I want to work anywhere, it's driving.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that one was tech support was fun. I don't think I'll ever do it again because I'm very surprised I didn't shoot somebody, but it was fun.
I mean, what are you talking about? You just did it the other day when I had issues.
Yes, Rex. And how often have I just hit the point where I'm like, nope, I'm out.
Well, and also, I feel like when it comes to the difference between giving me a hand with issues and the people that call
Чем тебе
in
помочь?
is
Oh,
I
yeah,
actually have a better idea
I'll
to help
make
explain
the
it.
effort, but I'm definitely like I know at some point, doesn't matter who I'm helping, I'm gonna hit the point where I'm just like, okay,
Yeah.
this isn't working.
Yeah.
If I try to explain something 3 different ways and whomever it is fails to grasp it, that's usually the point where I'm like, okay, this isn't going to work.
Well, and that's also why too, quite often when we're like I'm dealing with stuff like that, I'll throw on the feed, like I'll share screen. Because
can't-
that way you can see what I'm seeing, and if I'm just blatantly missing something, it's like, no, that is what you're looking for right there. And I feel like that's another thing that doesn't help.
Если что еще понадобится, заходи.
So I went to school for computer networking and computer repair, and outside of my placement when I was in school, I have not worked in that field just didn't pan out, as it were.
You just found you didn't have the patience for it.
No, trying to find work everywhere wanted at least 5 years experience, and
Oh, that fucking
fresh out of school,
bullshittery.
it's
Yeah,
kind of hard to get 5 years experience. So
yeah,
it just
yeah.
didn't happen.
Yes, because that meme is actually fucking reality, and I hate that that is a fucking reality of the baby sitting there with a book in the hand because when the employer expects you to have 20 years of experience to enter a field of flipping burgers.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I just got one of my favorite pistols in the game, but now
Yeah.
I'm sort of
Yeah, that the thing I honestly hate the most, and it's why I'm kind of having the transparency of guys like if we can make this a thing, let's make it a thing because we're gonna end up running into issues if I do end up finding work is most of the jobs, especially around here, that I would be quote unquote qualified for, they're going to be the ones that are minimum wage, no set schedule. I will find out like Friday what my next week is. There won't be structure.
Have you looked at going back to school at all? Because I know whenever you were laid off, right?
Yeah. I've
It's-
tried going back for my GED, and it just, again, didn't pan out. But I mind you, at the time, I was working nights in the kitchen.
Ты оружие-то опусти, мужик.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Just, yeah, it's like,
Well, I just mean
No.
because whenever you're laid off, there's usually incentives to get you to complete it, right? That was more what I meant.
yeah. Well, it's pretty bad when player one, aka our oldest, when he has math homework. The shit I would think, dealing with numbers and that stuff that I wasn't too bad at, so I could actually help. I'm looking at his math work going, what the fuck is this? What the fuck are they talking about? Mind you, a lot of his stuff also is, for some reason, even though I think he's supposed to be in the same boat as I was of, like, locally developed, is like, A plus B equals, it's like, what? I'm sorry.
I
Well,
I still think it would be to your benefit to do it.
Yeah. Like the fact that when I was trying, like went and started my GED course, which basically, because I was working and didn't attend often enough, fell through and it got plus lockdown and that. I was basically having the teacher sit down with me and explain in detail as if I was back in school how to do fucking long division. Because I was never taught it.
Okay. So, I mean, to that point, if you're someone who actually wants to learn, though, you have one of the most powerful resources literally in front of you at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. The internet. Well, the internet is a double-edged sword on that front.
Yeah,
Because there's also a lot of
Oh,
misinformation.
okay, come on. You're gonna get misinformation on how to do math? Don't give me that. I'm willing to
I'm not
like
necessarily saying for math, but I'm just saying in general. Yes, it
Yeah,
is
but-
a valuable tool, but you've got to be.
but you have to use common sense. You have to actually do research. You have to use you have to think.
Yeah.
Just because you have information presented to you doesn't mean you don't get to just take it at its face value. If someone was
Yeah.
to tell you that the sky is pink, are you just going to be like, okay, yeah? No, you're going to try and validate that. You're going to look. You're going to do the bare minimum. It's the same thing with the internet. You have to use critical thinking. Like that's the biggest thing. If you can think critically and actually simply think about what information is being presented to you, you can weed out a lot of disinformation without much effort.
Yeah.
And for everything else, you just do a little bit more research. Personally, it annoys the shit out of me because I do enjoy learning. So when someone presents ridiculous information, it annoys the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I saw Rex wish me luck.
Good luck, Queen.
You got this.
No pressure, but don't fuck up.
And don't listen to Shock's instructions. Like the selling points of the fucking Cutlass Blue. Trying to no. So on Star Citizen, Queen was looking at a ship and set to, like, almost had the money to buy this ship that she was going to run cargo in. She was looking at the Cutlass Blue. But when she was trying to be all secretive with it and that, and then she finally let me know. The Cutlass Blue out of the Cutlass family of ships is the next lowest to the ones that can't hold cargo at all for cargo capacity. The Cutlass Black, which was a cheaper variant of it, has the most.
Seems legit.
It was one of those things of really, Shock? That's the one you did you do a little bit of homework on that one? Which is kind of funny because of our previous conversation there of doing research.
Exactly. It's oh, I'll take that too.
17:30. That's 5 in the afternoon. 5:30 in the afternoon. I also just noticed I got a direct message from Nolan in Discord.
Yeah, that's him
Oh.
sending the game that I was talking about earlier.
Yeah,
He sent it to both of us.
yeah. I just noticed. Okay. Oh, we're in August. Ready to harvest, ready to plant. Canola sells pretty well, from my understanding. And it's ready to plant now. We're not going to end up doing the extra bits to our fields to boost our yields right now. So I think, or do we wait? No, we'll get the field planted, ready to go. And then we'll start doing side jobs to work on getting our debts out. I think that's our plan of attack.
Yeah, I know, probably.
Why get less debt when you could get more debt?
Well, hopefully by the time that comes around, I will have the debt paid off and maybe a bit set up for maybe even looking at storing it for until a good season.
Can I do any upgrades to this Thompson? I mean, yeah, but not anything that I'd actually want. That's unfortunate.
And on top of that,
There?
That's something we can. We've got the equipment to take off come next year. If we even if we don't get more equipment by then, and wheat isn't available for or isn't eligible for planting till September, which I've got it set for 7 days per month
Okay, so there's only 4 of them.
instead of 1 day a month. With this, I might tweak that a little more depending, but yeah,
Okay.
Got him.
I think that's our plan. Which means buy the cedar. Actually,
Area 18.
I hear dogs. Oh, yes, I do.
let's actually go give it a look and see just what we can all maybe possibly pull out of our arse for boosting our yields cheaply.
Oh my gosh, are you serious? That's what we're flying into is a vertical hangar.
Not even going the right way.
Vertical.
Nope, I completely went the wrong way. Okay, you know what? I was giving it a hard time earlier about no force feedback. There is a very, very mild force feedback going on. And I mean mild.
Can you adjust it?
Maybe. Like, so, like, I think the part of the reason why I don't notice it when I'm driving with equipment down, working like a field and that, it will not pull it back to like, so I start driving straight.
Yeah.
So if I crank the wheel, it would hold it there. When I
Yeah.
just did a Yui there and let go to start spinning the other way, it actually did spin back. So it might just be a mix between how mild it is, because I'm used to something like American truck.
Oh, this one's
But
orange.
yeah, like you really, I can actually really kind of feel the force feedback in that. However, it may even be with the speed, because you're also going at like 10 click when your equipment is running.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay. Yeah, I know, but it looked like I was gonna crash into the
I'm
machine.
very nearly out of ammo again.
Is it at least a common ammo type so you can relatively find it?
Yeah, I mean, it's 45, so I can definitely find more of it. The problem is,
That is
You've got to be
serious.
able to have enough to take down the enemy to hopefully get more.
well, the problem is that both of my weapons are chambered in the same ammo. And most of the stuff that I'm
Ooh,
fighting
yeah.
are mutants, not humans.
Yeah.
So,
You're finding mutants and chewing through it at double time.
yeah.
Okay.
That's like trying to get a layup.
Field needs line, which I thought you would tell me more from looking at that. Can you tell me more now? Okay.
Where is my speed even?
I thought there was some informational points. Or was that just previous farming sims? Whatever.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Nope.
Money do we have?
Wardrobe. We're definitely not ready for that stuff. Oh shit. They've actually got quite the selection of greenhouses here.
How much does it cost to go back to Rostock?
Hmm. Which means if I had bought the farmhouse over here instead of a field, I probably.
I need to get a rifle.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, you.
Over here is a small.
And I already fucking returned it. I missed the smallest little patch. Like, it's so small it doesn't actually even show up on the mini map.
Oh, I'm right.
Where? Fuck.
Uh,
I want to. If I'm gonna build a base, I'm gonna build it in Rostock. But we go there now, we're gonna be out of money, and I won't be able to do anything other than put a stash down. No, we're gonna go back to Corden.
I mean, I own all this property here.
post things in front of me.
No, I think you'll find it's not Friday.
I don't know.
Sure?
It's well, for us working on nights, it's our Thursday. I'm assuming
Oh, is that one of your coworkers?
it is. I'm assuming. Are you not? You're not going in on Friday, Sheila? You suck.
Wow. So basically, what you're saying is, in your time away because of working, you lost like name and all of them.
Hey,
And
name
recruited
name
your-
showed up the other day. Did you not see that? I was blown away.
I. To be fair, a lot of like with the fact that a lot of times you're doing like stalker and that, it really doesn't interest me.
That's
Like
fair.
same with the fact I can guarantee there's games I play that you don't care too much for either. Like
Oh yeah, I'm not. It's everyone has their preferences. I'm not going
Yep.
to fault anyone for that.
so, yeah. I
That's
will
it.
hover over, and if
You're
it
gonna
interests
say that
me,
until
I
you
like-
play it. You're gonna come play it with us. You're gonna get you, Nolan, and I in here. We're gonna play it, and then you're gonna be like, shit.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna happen, Rex.
I could buy a chainsaw and clear some space, but I feel like that's a later endeavor of buying a trailer. Stone pickers.
Yeah, those are the small.
Oh shit! It actually became the knot. Ah shit. Okay, if we activate this artifact, it's gonna fuck over this save, but it'll be fun.
There was something they was like.
No, I don't want a sprayer. I think
"We don't get lucky and it won't be in a bug."
no, that just does fertilizer. That does the farmer's favorite of liquid shit.
Okay, so let's see. We now have speed increase, health regen, psi regen, plus increased carry weight and damage reduction. The only downside is we have to feed artifacts to this one to keep it alive. Or keep us alive, rather.
Oh,
Rollers.
ships are.
Oh, that's all for. That's.
Okay, I'll bring
We have to remember to look at its. Oh my god, we move so much faster now. We're fast as fuck, boy!
Zoom zoom.
Yeah. Wait, can we get.
Так,
Bitch, sell me a
что
fridge.
интересует?
That's for. Okay, you know what?
He doesn't have a fridge.
Братан,
We are looking at
What do you mean?
I guess Crane would fall under the things for.
What if I'm gonna crash?
Oh, did I actually need to cultivate the land, not plow it? Did I already fuck this up?
Мужик,
Oh,
ты
probably.
оружие-то Привет, брат.
Now that we're fast as fuck.
I mean, okay. Complete naiveness moment here. But what the fuck's the difference?
So plowing like overturns the soil. It's basically a deeper iteration of.
So much.
Go to Google, watch a video. It'll explain it. All right, I have no more ammo.
Okay, so probably I get a. Like, the funny part is, like, I've even seen stuff on 25, and the people that were streaming was, what the fuck's the difference between the two as well? So,
Oh, if we okay, we're gonna hang on to that. That's useful.
Okay, well now that I know where these are, though.
40k for the first cedar. You know what? I think instead of leasing that, I'm going to
Oh,
actually no. I think it would have
yeah.
3 meters.
That's a red trip. He's like, you wait now until the door's open all the way. I was like, okay, it's fine.
What? What game? Why would I spend like
Close the door.
almost 6k more for one that does the exact same span, just looks fancier? Like, I'm not. Or is this all in one? This might be all in one. This might do cultivating and seeding at the same time? No.
How close can I sneak up on these guys before they notice I'm
I
here?
don't. Just.
Манал я эту зону. В город хочу.
I think that's the guy we have to take out. Oh, there's a lot of guys here. This is actually kind of concerning.
Okay, yeah, okay. So that's two tools in one versus. Okay. Now, yeah. Yes, I did some reading.
You did
can
some
put your
reading?
shocked yeah, you can put your shocked Pikachu face away.
Oh shit!
Okay, I'm gonna be so mad because we never hanger because I'm waiting at this one.
Also, as you guys have known her because of her nickname, Ceiling Cat has entered the room. Not via the ceiling this time.
Oh, then it's not just not trying hard enough.
Well, Ember, aka Ceiling Cat, while I was playing one of my earlier American Truck streams, mid conversation, end up looking up because I had some debris fall onto my shoulder. Like, what the fuck? Look up, and she's just staring down at me. Like, for those of you guys watching that are wondering,
Give me the
I feel like it got clipped on Twitch, but it is also definitely a short on YouTube.
Pause. But the barrel is fucked.
I think she finally got to the point where she just doesn't fit up there anymore.
oh, wow.
So,
That happens. Everyone's a little thicker than they used to be when they were a child.
I already had to fly
Yeah.
a new ship,
to say,
and I'm afraid I'm gonna crash.
I want to say she's getting to be like a year that we've had her.
many more missions have I got out here? How much ammo have I got left?
Not enough.
That is in fact the correct answer. Well, you know what? I'll make it work. I've got
Oh,
almost 3
no,
magazines.
We're gonna fly out of here too, doesn't he?
Got 1 in the gun, 2 spare. Just make my shots count.
Exactly. Don't miss.
Hey, yeah, no full auto, thank you, game. God damn, there's artifacts everywhere in this run. Which is good, because I now need them.
Alright, hold up. Oh, fuck. Did I do a bad... Did I fuck up?
Good job, Queen. You did the thing.
Shut it off.
Thanks, Queen.
Are you an enemy? No. You guys are, though.
Oh, okay. No, right. With the way I was looking at it,
Oh, get back.
my microphone was blocking the attachment
Ow!
notification.
God damn! Kill an ally in cold blood. They came up and hit me. Fuck them. They weren't an ally at that point. My goodwill has been... My good
Tarnished.
reputation has barely been tarnished. Damn you, Julia Vasiliev.
Sure, I got space enough to get out.
It's Oliva. That's it.
Well,
Otherwise,
Tarnishing my good name.
oh, yes, I did. Just log on to my computer.
Oh, there is another one. Thought I heard footsteps.
you know what? If I need to buy one, buy it later. Oh, shit.
Okay, let's go back to Virginia now and try and land the gun.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Kind of want this Taz.
By the time Red gets on, I'll be hopefully master of flying this dang thing.
Hey, genius, how about, while you're here, buy some seed instead of driving to the field, so then remember to drive back with the cedar to load it up, because you've got, like, no other equipment.
Yeah, why wouldn't you do that, Rex? That makes sense.
Exactly!
Give me a second.
Why do you think, as I was pulling out, it's, hey, genius, don't be dumb.
I feel like we say that to you an awful lot.
Almost like I also say it to myself an awful lot. Okay, how much can I hold?
Not enough.
3,000 liters of seed. Okay.
Alright, we've got one more camp left, and I have 1 magazine. Alright.
1,260. 1,000. Okay, the only difference between them must be just how easy they are to transport. Therefore, it doesn't really fucking matter which one I buy. Because they're the exact same cost, they're the exact same amount. We're just gonna purchase 3 bags.
Something over here. I don't really want to deal with whatever it is, though. We don't have ammo to waste. Wonder if I can fix this shotgun enough to work. Do I have parts for it?
I think I pulled up on the wrong side. Oh no, they...
Replace the barrel. Oh. Do I actually have a cleaning kit for this, though? No. I don't want to use the repair kit.
Опачки.
What's our chance of it jamming? 8%. Yeah. We can make that work. Now, the mission updated, so the guy might be dead. Oh, yeah, I think he got killed on our way here. Yeah, we had some friendly guys show up. Cool.
got there. Nah, don't worry about it, man. I took care of it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with that, because that means that that last magazine of ammo I have to get
Ты
back.
оружие-то опусти, мужик.
Shit, I think I actually needed to have a house to
оружие-то
skip the
спрячь.
night.
Alright, these guys aren't happy when you approach them with a weapon drawn. Have to have it at best.
Oh. Unholy, have you been looking at Next Fest?
I looked at it quickly, but I haven't gone through it. Why?
I believe Chernobyl Light
Yeah,
2 has a demo in there.
Yeah, I haven't played it. I haven't looked at it, to be fair.
Well, because I think it, but one I think you'll really be interested in, that maybe at first glance might not take your fancy. It's called Twisted Tower.
Tower.
It follows, like, if from the way it looks, because I was watching someone stream the demo, it looks and feels like BioShock, but it's like circus with a splash of horror.
This is similar to Metro and Resident Evil Village.
What? For Twisted Tower?
Yeah.
I never go off of what seems as similar to games, because my Steam has
Mascots,
always sat
traps,
there and
puzzles.
been like, everything is similar to Ark Survival Evolved.
Yeah, well, I don't take that as a good thing, so I'll follow it anyways. Ah, good news. Monster Hunter is almost done preloading itself.
It's almost pre.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I'm playing that shit Friday. I'm done work Friday morning at 7. I'm gonna go to sleep and then... Ow! Fucking bore.
Oh, okay. We can actually use what's supposed to be Grandpa's house, which if you actually start with the starting property, do with the tutorial and that, you get the couple fields and some equipment in that. Oh. That's a nice detail.
Is it?
just having the like fog layer over the field in the early morning. It's like such a small thing, but the fact of just after like I slept the night away, turned around, and I just see that nice fog layer. Like even because I grew up in town, unlike where you had like the family farm on Holy. I really enjoy seeing like that rolling, like that thin layer of fog over like the fields and the water and that.
I
But
can
it
tell
never
you,
really had that.
I can tell you generally when you see that it's chilly as fuck.
Oh yeah, don't get me fucking wrong. I know as hell it's cold as fuck outside. Everything like
Oh,
you're usually a cold winter, like
well, no, it's
cold
not. It's not
spring
like
or
that
fall
cold, but I mean, it's
morning.
usually when you walk out and you see that, it's like, oh, it's nippy.
Yeah, but it's also one of those things where it's just like, okay,
It's when you're headed to the barn to
that's
feed
nice.
things, and it's like, ah,
Yeah,
this sucks. Why do I get up this early?
yeah. Yeah,
I mean, maybe not everyone's response. That was mine. Why the fuck am I
yeah.
getting up this early?
No, I feel like even seasoned farmers will be like, kind of have the same response. Yeah. Yeah, because if I wanted to, I could sit there and lower cedar. Fold. Unfold. Okay.
All right, got a little bit of ammo
On
again.
canola. Right. Yes, we want to look that. Then that.
Решил улучшить.
And then this. We're doing the thing.
Uh huh. How's the thing going for you?
I'll let you know next season or when I'm done with just how well the field turned out. Because I can't see past the cedar to know just how well it's going.
Найдешь какие детали для апгрейда? Подтаскивай, помоздуем.
I mean, if nothing else, I'm giving it an honest try.
Well, that's something, right?
Uh-huh.
Finally have a weapon that's not chambered in 45 ACP.
Woo!
Yes.
All right, my leg's fucked up. They have a no. They don't even have a doctor for me to pay. Shit. Let's do it this way. This is fine. My head's just swimming.
I missed a ever. I think I got some little divots in there that I fucked up on, like just little spots I missed. But oh well.
To avoid the angry, stingy moss.
The angry, stingy moss.
Yep. I'm walking through a tunnel, and if you step on it or in it, it hurts.
A secret tunnel.
No, not really.
Does it at least go through the mountain?
It goes through a hill. Close enough.
That spot was bad. I missed a lot there.
Holy crap, there's so many artifacts. Let's go.
My equipment's definitely getting dirty.
Oh, just dirty's not a problem. That's why you have a pressure washer.
I don't yet, though.
Why you're gonna get a pressure washer.
Yep. At some point, yes.
This guy. This guy. Who else?
Что притащил?
I mean, at least the way I'm looking at this is I've got a tractor, trailer, and I should be able to take some contracted work to help other farmers and possibly already have some equipment to help them. So I don't have to lower what they pay me because they need to lease equipment for me to use. And that, yes, that is actually a mechanic in the farming sim games.
Right. Oh my God.
If you have to lease equipment,
Что
Yeah.
they will even
интересует?
it will tell you when you before you take the contract. If you gotta lease it, it goes from this payout to this. And from ew, gross! I completely missed a solid strip that whole pass.
F.
I mean, seeing that I'm just like going and driving myself and doing it,
Isn't that the whole
it's
point of the game?
surprising. Yes, but you can technically push the button to get like the AI worker that will do it for you and stuff like that.
Doesn't that defeat the purpose of the game?
Yes and no, because it would be similar to a farmhand.
Yeah,
Because you are paying them in that too. Like it's not just they're working the fields. There is you pay them.
I guess.
So, but yes, in the sense of it, it is a big. That's a big part of the game.
Where are you?
Yay. Oh, that's 50.
Do you need me to come get you?
Well, the street
How would
sweeper is
that-
a little bit closer to being fixed.
Woo! What else does it need?
Gas system and a bolt.
Have you?
So for the bolt, you go down to the local hardware store and find the right one. In
Yeah,
the
yeah,
many
you-
drawers.
You know,
One of those bolts, right? Yeah.
yeah. I'd like to see someone just slap a bolt into their rifle, and, or in this case, shotgun, and hope for the best.
Right? Yeah. That's how that works.
On the rifle, though.
Yes, I don't know a lot about guns. However, I do know that much that it's a different form of bolt. For those, I was like, is Rex serious?
I do not want to kill a free stalker.
I might even stay up until red, which, oh my god, well,
No, it's about to be nighttime. Let's just sleep.
right, I keep forgetting this ship's orange, not yellow, or green.
do, 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 do,
I'm gonna eat bread. It'll make me sleepy.
What?
Eating bread
You'll
makes me
eat-
sleepy.
Okay. At first, I thought you said eating red.
Wow, we said the hangars were where? Closer to the circle?
I don't recommend that.
Yeah, that's for cargo.
We'll drink some more beer. That'll help.
Guys. Closer to the circle.
Or if I just run in circles, it'll make my guy sleepy.
Okay, fine.
Do the tactic of dealing with the kids. Just go run around the house a few times. Go do a few laps around the outside of the house.
I mean, I'm trying to make my guy tired so I don't have to waste my sleeping pills, because I'm already in a town, like in a place where I can sleep without issue.
It's just the energy.
Yep. I think he's close, because I think it's 50.
Are you? Are you close?
God damn it.
I mean, you set it up.
I would not be in chat. Did I get rid of my knife? No, I didn't.
Привет, брат.
You don't have access to that land. Yeah, well, I'm just doing a quick turnaround, so I'm not even gonna bother
Alright.
toggling this machine. It doesn't do anything.
I'm looking at this episode.
Wait,
There we go.
can you not? Okay, there we go. Slept for 13 hours. Yep, that sounds like something I would do.
That's
No, it's not. Gizmo wouldn't allow it.
Oh, yes, he does.
that's the other side.
As long as he has food, he does not care.
God forbid one piece of kibble allows him to see the bottom of that dish.
Exactly.
We're betting he's starving, and that's unacceptable.
True fact. Take this. Take that. Then my game crashed. Back.
Apparently, you won't do that.
Yeah. You know what, though? It's 9 o'clock. It's time for me to get ready for
Gonna
work
say.
anyways.
It's about that time. It's probably a good thing it crashed.
Well, I don't know about good, but it crashing was letting me know that
Yeah.
it's time for work. Alright, guys. As always, thanks for watching, hanging out. I appreciate it. Hope you had a few laughs. I know I did. And I will catch